Hi everyone, مساء الخير Tamara.
مساء النور بشير.
Today we're going to get to know two letters, so two twins. These are dal or D and thal, TH. The only difference is the dot on top of the figure. This time this TH is not like TH3, it is TH they with the sound like they, them, those. We all know this figure, which is either ba or ya or noon, ta or tha. This is the main figure, the most famous figure we know in the Arabic language. This is somehow 90 grade, you see?
Yeah.
But this is more 60 grade. It's as if you're sitting like this, and now you're sitting this way. You're just bowing a little bit. So it's just like as if someone is sitting on the chair correctly, and someone is a little bit bowing down.
Tired.
Tired, a little bit tired, yes. So how do we write dal and dal? Dal, which sounds d, and thal, which sounds th. What do these two have in common? They are just like the others, alif, waw, ra, and zay. They don't join. It means in a word, we have to keep a gap after them, always. Now we are going to make a small comparison between ta, tha on the right and dal, thal on the left. We see that tha comes from ta. Like when I say tree and then I add an H, then I have three. And here we have dal, which is, for example, for day, and I change it, it is they. Now let's read this word together.
Deen.
Teen, figs. Whereas this word,
Deen.
deen, religion. You see, t
Yeah.
and d. We will write teen and deen together. Teen. We learned it before. Ta, ya, and noon. You see? Whereas deen, dal, ya, and noon. So here we are going to read some syllables with dal and with thal on the left. We start on the right side. Just repeat after me. D,
D.
da,
Da.
du,
Du.
di.
Di.
Extreme short, exactly. And now long. Da,
Da.
du,
Du.
di.
Di.
So let's see here. Up. Da,
Da.
da,
Da.
du,
Du.
du,
Du.
di,
Di.
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 Question. What is the difference between this D and this D?
First, it's in the middle,
Exactly.
or and it is in the end.
And this one comes only at the end. True,
Yeah.
because yeah, this duck, the duck figure of ya comes only at the end. True. Now we have two diphthongs down, which are daw
Dau.
and day.
Dai.
Short, daw,
Dau.
day.
Dai.
Exactly. Let's go to the left part. Just repeat after me. V, v. You see, there's no vowel. Now,
Yeah.
the,
The.
the,
The.
the,
Thu.
thu,
Thu.
the,
The.
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 It's like in English when you say the ocean, you say the
Yeah.
short, and here you say like these. When you want to say these, you have a long one, these. And now we're reading the diphthongs or the combination of the vowels. Listen. Thou,
Thou.
no, not thou, thou. Short a, and then u is long. But the a is, this a is extremely short. Thou,
Thou.
yes. And they,
They.
exactly.
They.
Here are some words. We'll read them together. To all of you who are watching, you can just put a pause, make a break, read them, and then turn the video once again. Tamara, take your time also. And when you're done, let me know. So we can start now. We are reading from right to left. First word,
Dinar.
dinar. What is dinar?
coin,
It's the currency of many
yeah.
Arab countries. Yes. Next word?
Dollar,
Dollar, exactly. The dollar. As you see, we write dollar, we read dollar because we don't have an O in Arabic. Remember last video?
yeah.
You have a question?
Yes. Why you wrote Ram und Alif in this way?
Ah, yeah. Remember, lam alif are not joined from the right. That's why I
Yeah.
can write this form. And I also can write this form.
Yes.
I can write both. But in the standard font, it's like this.
Okay.
But there isn't any problem writing dollar this way. But usually in the standard font, it's lam alif when it is not joined from the right. You use the opportunity to use this form. Next word,
Ballad.
balad, exactly, short. Balad, country. Next word, it's a country, one of the European countries.
Denmark.
Yeah, Denmark.
Denmark?
Denmark, exactly. But some Arabs say also Denmark. So it's also correct. Denmark or Denmark, both are correct. Next word,
Madrid.
Madrid. Here,
London.
London. We write London, we read London or London.
Bulanda.
Exactly. We write Bulanda, we read Polanda, which is Poland. It's a P. You see? Polanda. This is the context, The next line,
December.
December. December. And how do you say blood in Arabic?
Dam.
Dam. The last word here,
Wallet.
walad. Walad means child, so it's unisex. But in slang Arabic, mostly it is boy. You say walad and what was girl? Boy and girl, you say walad, wa bint. What is wa?
And
And. So walad, wa bint. Walad, wa bint. Boy and girl. Walad in classical Arabic means child. But not child in the childhood, child like, when parents have children or child, this child is maybe 30 years old, 40 years old, he is for them a child. But it doesn't
yeah.
mean child in the age of childhood. In
Mhm.
Arabic, there's another word which is called tifl. And tifl means child in the child age. But walad means just the son or the daughter. Now I can tell you why do we have this anticipation or the announcement before long vowels. Let's read here the first word.
Dean.
Deen, religion. Deen. And this word?
Oh. Dine.
Dain, short a.
Dine. Ah.
Remember? Short a.
Yeah.
Dain.
Dine.
Dain. Not dine, dain.
Dine.
Which is debt. Now the word here, down, how do you read it?
Dean.
I don't know. It might be deen when I have the anticipation of the ya, the kasra, or it can be dain, which is debt. Here I need your concentration, all of you. In the modern Arabic language, we don't use the short vowels. So if I'm reading a book, all the words look just like this. Poor, naked, without any short vowel. And we have to know them from the context. But when we expand our knowledge in Arabic, we know these words. So this word can be deen and dain at the same time. It's like the cat of Schrödinger in the quantum physics. The cat is dead and alive at the same time. And this word is deen and dain at the same time. It's only the context which lets you decide it is now religion or debt. But in other contexts, when you don't know, then you will see it really in the book either like this or like that to help the reader to see, here it means it's a religion and it's not debt. You see? Only when it is difficult, then one of them are there. And that's why the anticipation is very important, just to show you that this is 100%, it means religion and not debt, or this is an anticipation and it's not a diphthong. So it's only a confirmation that the word is deen and not dain. That's why the anticipations are very important. I'll give you another funny example. In the old days, not only the short vowels, also the dots weren't there. In the very old days. Alhamdulillah, thank God. It's a mercy that we have the dots nowadays. But it used to be like that, and the Arabs could understand this in the context. Could you tell me, what do you think? What could this word be? We know two words written this way.
Bait, house.
Exactly. Bait. Look, if I put the dot here, the ya and the double dots here, this is bait, house. What can this word be as well? Instead of
Also being the girl, yeah? Or
exactly
no?
bint. Look, I take the fatha, I put instead a kasra, and here I take these two dots down and I put one dot above. So it is bint. So the
Mhm.
Arabs in the old times, they used to read this word as bait and bint, and only in the context they could understand, is it a house or a girl? And that's why I tell you the anticipation is very important. We have the dots, but we still have the problem. Is it deen, religion, or dain, debt? And to make sure it is deen, I need the anticipation. And there are a lot of these examples in Arabic. As I told you, when we expand our knowledge in Arabic, inshallah soon, I will make an extra video only about this subject. That's why absolutely subscribe the channel and activate the bell. Now let's see these three pictures. The first one,
بارد.
exactly, you see? Barid. Why? The first syllable has the long vowel. Barid. This is an adjective. This is the first adjective we learn in this series of videos. What does barid mean? Cold. Barid. The next word, pay attention please to the long and short vowels and to the stress, to the accent.
بريات.
Barid, not bariyad. Barid, mail or post. So once again, barid, just repeat. Barid,
بارد.
barid.
بريد.
You see?
Mhm.
You change the accent, you change the meaning. Third word,
سردين.
sardine. This kind of delicious fish.
Mhm.
Sardine. So we're going to write these words together. Barid, cold. Ba, alif. After the alif, I have to leave a small gap. Ra. Then raise my hand once again. Dal. Barid. Barid, post mail. Ba, and then a little bit up, and then down. Leave a gap. Yeah. And look, when I'm writing the dal, I have to go diagonal. You see? And the last word, sardine. Seen, one, two, three. Ra, small gap, dal, ya, and noon. And there is no problem at all when dal and ra are overlapping. You see? So dal, because some students ask me, is it a problem I have to start with dal when ra ends? Actually, no, you can, it depends on the font. You can write dal when ra ends, or you can also make them overlap. This is not a problem at all. And do not forget the anticipation under the dal before the ya. Let's write Denmark together, or Denmark. Dal, kasra, noon. And what do I do after the noon? I have to raise and then go with the meme back. Parking the car, the meme backwards. Meme, alif, remember? Raise your hand, leave a small gap, ra, and then kaf, and then zigzag. But a friendly zigzag, not very sharp.
Also maybe December.
Yes, okay. December. Dal, ya, sin. Now, I don't want to raise, I just make a wave, and I go down. It's like swimming crawl.
Yeah.
December. You also can put this anticipation. Now we have two words. The right word is called
مدير.
mudir. Means manager or director, actually administrator. Because in Arabic we have one word for both. The boss of the company is a manager. The one who works in the office or a school, he is a director. In Arabic, mudir, administrator. Because he is running the company or running the school or the university.
True.
So we write now mudir together. I start with meme. As you know, meme at the beginning, we have two ways to write it. Either this way or this way. I start going up. See? Dal, diagonal. I leave a gap, ya, and then ra. Mudir. Next word,
درس.
dars.
درس.
Dars means lesson. Lesson, as you see here, or lesson in the book. Now we write dars together. Dal, gap, ra, also a gap, and then seen in the full form. Dars. And here we go to the next letter, which is dal. We don't have a lot of words yet with this letter because we still have to expand our knowledge in Arabic. We have to have some more letters and then we can have more words with dal. But for now, we have these 4 or 5 words. How do you read the first word, Tamara?
نبيذ.
Nabid, which is wine. In the Holy Quran, wine is mentioned, but with another word which is khamr. And the word khamr refers to all the alcohol drinks. We learn how to write khamr when we learn the letter kha. But for now, nabid. How do you write nabid? Here, please pay attention, all of you. Noon, ba, ya, just the same and the same height and just identical. And dal diagonal, you see? Nabid.
But how it must be when you type zal higher?
Ah, yes. It depends on the font, you know? The
Okay.
standard font actually has this. If you see, dal is somehow higher than the others, dal or dal. But in other fonts or when you write, it's somehow the same. And how do we read the next word?
تلميذ.
Tilmiv, pupil, not student, pupil, tilmiv. Now we have 2 words with the green arrows. They refer to the same thing, which is a tail. How do we read the first word?
ذيل.
Dhail. You see? Dhail, tail. And the next one?
ذنب.
Dhanab. If you say dhail or dhanab, both mean tail. Now look at this. We're learning today a new figure, which is this one. This is called sukoon. Sukoon means quiet, calm, and why? It looks like a 0, right?
Right.
And it confirms that there are 0 vowels following. It's a confirmation. Actually, the word is dhanb, but as we learned in the modern script, we don't use the short vowels. When we expand our knowledge, we don't need the short vowels anymore. But for example, see this word now, down, here. What is this? Is it a tail or a dhanb, which is sin? You know when someone makes sins.
Yeah.
So it's both. It's only the context which shows you it is a tail or a sin. And here we need sometimes the confirmation to show the word is here sin and not tail. Remember, we just had the same thing a few minutes before, which is the difference between deen, religion, and dain, debt. And sometimes we need to have this anticipation to show it is religion and not debt. It's just the same thing here with the sukoon. Inshallah, I also make a video specially about sukoon. For example, the word tilmiv, I also can put here a sukoon to show there is no vowels after the lam. Til, it's the end of the syllable. So til, miv. Any questions, Tamara?
No, thank you.
Okay, then we're done for today. Inshallah, see you next week in the next video. And for all of you who are watching my videos, I'd be glad to answer your questions. Just write in the comments. Have a nice day.